In Ghana, innovation is happening every day in labs, farms, and factories, but too often these breakthroughs remain untapped. Ghana Research and Industry Collaborative GRIC is bridging the gap between research and industry to turn promising ideas into real-world impact. Too many businesses are flying blind. Limited research and development mean critical decisions are based on guesswork. Meanwhile, researchers with solutions face funding gap, limited partnership, and stalled commercialization. GRIC's mission is clear: connect research and industry, catalyze partnership, and unlock innovations that can transform Ghana's economy and society. Here are 3 groundbreaking innovations at various stages of commercialization, each with the potential to scale, attract investment, and deliver impact. An edible pesticide that offers maximum pest control without harmful side effects. Safe for crops, safe for consumers, and a game changer for sustainable agriculture.
It started as a student project in the University of Cape Coast with my supervisor, Professor Samuel Kofi-Tulashi, and my team, Simon Etonam Piliche, and then Agnes Joy Ayi. The goal was to address a pressing need in the agricultural sector for farmers to control pests and diseases. Over the past decades, farmers in Ghana have been heavily reliant on synthetic agrochemicals to control pests and diseases and to grow their crops. However, the use of these synthetic agrochemicals are toxic to our health, the environment, and that of non-target organisms. And that was the reason why we decided to take it upon ourselves to find an excellent solution to these farmers. We came up with the right ingredients that are effective in controlling a broad spectrum of vectable growth pests, at the same time being non-toxic to humans, non-target organisms, and that of the environment. We did several prototypes, over 27, and finally we came up with the right formulation that is effective to be used by these farmers. Currently, we've done toxicity analysis. We've gone for EPA certification. It has been approved and certified, and now we are planning on going on large-scale production.
The Enidiaba pesticide team told us about the invention last year, and we took steps to evaluate to see whether the invention could be protected under any intellectual property regime. And then when we realized that it was protectable, we applied for patent protection at the African Regional Intellectual Property Organization. Once done with that, we are taking steps to seek investors to invest in the technology and the company they have established, Emonjoy. And so we contacted the Ghana Research and Industry Collaborative to support us in getting investors for the technology and the business.
At Emonjoy, we are currently seeking investment and partnerships with NGOs, export-oriented vegetable farmers, amongst other investors, to help us scale our products and make it commerciable. At Emonjoy, we believe that with the right partnerships and investment, we at Emonjoy can lead the next wave of sustainable agriculture in Ghana and beyond.
With this solution, it will help farmers to control pests and disease without relying on synthetic agrochemicals anymore. And then we, the Ghanaians, will get chemical-free vegetables in Ghana here to consume. And export-oriented farmers will be able to also meet the international market demands.
In Ghana's western region, poultry farmers are cutting feed costs by up to 20% using recycled egg and snail shells as a calcium source. Affordable, sustainable, and farmer-approved.
This morning, we are looking at simple but effective way of converting eggshells and snail shells into viable product for poultry use. Eggshell and snail shell contains appreciable amount of calcium and phosphorus, and these can easily be converted into a viable use for poultry farmers. Now, most of these products are discarded, then they create environmental pollution, of which we are trying to solve these by collecting them and then converting them into a product that will be useful to poultry farmers. We have been able to do the mineral analysis, and we have found that it contains high levels of calcium and some appreciable amount of phosphorus. This can effectively replace monocalcium phosphate, the calcium phosphate, and limestone. And these products will be made available because the raw materials are easily accessible and they create environmental issues, which we can just collect them, clean, sterilize, and then ground them into a powder for use in pottery dyes. We are able to develop the products in the lab, and now we need partnership to be able to bring this product onto the market. So the partnership should include people who are ready to uptake the research idea, those innovators who will want consultancy in all the value chain activities involved in the conversion of this product into viable supplement for animals, or partnerships that will help us to be able to sell this idea to farmers to be able to help reduce their cost of feed and improve their profitability.
Aflatoxin, a proven biocontrol product, dramatically reduces aflatoxin contamination in crops. The opportunity, manufactured and distributed right here in Ghana, improving food safety while tapping into a growing market.
Aflasafe is a biocontrol product that has been developed by the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in partnership with the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture and the United States Department of Agriculture, and in collaboration with other national partners, including farmers in Ghana. Two main products have been developed, and those have been tested: Aflasafe GH01, Aflasafe GH02. These have been developed and evaluated across various agroecological zones, on farmers' fields, in multiple seasons in Ghana. The validation studies show very good results of 80% aflatoxin reduction to up to 100% reductions, leading to production of aflatoxin-safe commodities that meet both domestic and international trade standards. Aflasafe is applied by hand broadcasting at a rate of 10 kilograms per hectare or 4 kilograms per acre on maize, groundnut, or sorghum crops at the stage of crop development, when the crop is about 2 to 3 weeks to tasseling, flowering, or booting stage. Currently, the two products have been fully registered by the Environmental Protection Agency in Ghana, and it's being used by farmers. But the product is not available, it's not manufactured in Ghana. So we are looking for a manufacturing and a distribution partner who will take up the responsibility of manufacturing the product here in Ghana. The main substrate for product manufacturing is sorghum grains, and sorghum is readily available. The cost of the product will drastically reduce. It will improve the availability of the product, and it will also result in farmers purchasing the product and growing crops that meet the safe standards for consumption and also for export.
These innovations are ready to grow, and with the right partners, they can change industries. Great as your bridge from research to market. The time to invest is now. Join us in turning innovation into impact.